Welcome in, everybody. This is a shoot. I'm back and I'm back at it, man. I'm gonna be quite up honest with you today, and I want to cut straight to it. If you are somebody who does not have an open mind, or someone who can't go into a discussion and listen to what somebody else has to say, and no matter what they say, you ain't gonna change your mind and you're going to attack such person, this video is not for you. I appreciate you tuning in, but this video is not for you. I'm giving you fair warning right out the gate. Secondly, what was a night supposed to be filled of excitement and joy and WWE fans and wrestling fans as a whole coming together and watching something that was history making and phenomenal, with WWE going to Netflix, which Netflix is Raw, which I wish they would use that term, but they ain't doing it. But Netflix is Raw, with The Rock coming out and being Dwayne Johnson and not the final boss, The Rock. But they did, I don't care what anyone says, they did tease Roman and The Rock some point in time, the way they stared at each other. It turned into a big discussion about Hulk Hogan and the boos in which he got. And I tell you what, they booed that man out, not just out the arena. I had to boo that man completely out of the state. I'm going to say this as we get into it. I am and will always be a huge Hogan fan. Not so much Hogan the person, but Hogan the character and what Hogan the character has done for the WWE. Now, he is on the list of many who have done a lot of different things for the WWE and the reason why they are there. But he played a very big role in why the WWE is where it is today. And last night showed that, one, his popularity has drastically diminished. It's been diminishing for some time because of the things in which he said. And this is why I said maybe I'm not such a fan of Hogan the person, but the things in which he has said, he has came out and said that it was wrong and he shouldn't have said it, and he has apologized. And for some people, that's not enough, and I understand that, and I understand where you're coming from. But I'm going to say this, that I live in Ohio. And in Ohio, I had to watch a man named Urban Meyer coach a football team, that being the Ohio State Buckeyes, and I respect the man as a coach. But those who follow the NFL and those who follow football, he's not so much a great person. He has a great mind for football. Hogan has a great mind for the business, and I respect the man, the character, the man, what he's done. Yes, he has said some off the wall things that should never have been said, and like I said, he's admitted that, and I am not defending what he said. So don't paint me into that picture. What I am going to say is all of us at some point in time in our lives has said something in a group on Facebook, on social media, that we regretted that we said, and it was already said, there was no taking it back, and all we could do was apologize for what we had said. Now, think about it, we've all done it. At some point in time in our lives, we have said something that we should never have said came out of our mouths, and then there we was. And it's up to the people, us, the fans, whether or not we're going to forgive what was said by such person. And I'm not here, this video is not here to say you need to cheer for Hulk Hogan. I'm not saying that at all. But as someone who's looking at this from a broader picture, I think I was more shocked than anything else. The other side of the thing is the popularity is diminished. Would be the fact that he did come out in a big publicly way, and I know they're comparing Undertaker and Hogan together, but Hogan came out on stage in the Trump rally, and I'm not going to get into the political conversation either, because I don't care who you voted for. I don't care why you voted for him. And quite honestly, life was a lot simpler when people didn't care who you voted for and judge your character and judge whether or not they liked you or wanted to get to know you based on your political view. Because the fact of the matter is, mine, Hogan's, your political view should not affect my day-to-day life. Period. Just going to say it. And I know this may lead to some backlash on me too, and I understand that as well. Politics isn't everything. There's more to life than that. And I'm not going to base my enjoyment of a sports entertainment show based on someone's beliefs. Period. But thirdly, in all honesty, WWE, Triple H, whoever made the decision, should have also read the room. That maybe it wasn't the right time. And actually, even without the booze and that, it didn't really fit having Hogan come out anyway. It just didn't really fit, in my opinion. It was kind of, it felt like a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't announced that he was going to be there. I get it for surprises, yada, yada. But maybe you read the room. Because it is every state, every country, every county of a state, there is a different mindset and a different culture. That is not an attack. It's a fact. It's just a culture shift. So maybe you read the room, for one. And quite honestly, yeah, so in that aspect, he should never have been put in that position to begin with, but he did handle it like a pro. It was a great show last night. And I'm asking the wrestling world, the fans, let's not kill the guy that helped put the WWE on the map. Okay? Let's move past this. Let's move on. Let's enjoy WWE for what it is. Let's respect the art and the work in which Hogan did. Not saying you have to like him. Not saying you have to, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that you need to forgive. You should forgive what was said, but it doesn't mean you have to like him. I'm not saying that. And I'm not defending him on the aspects of his political views and or what he has said. Not doing that at all. It was just kind of heartbreaking as a wrestling fan to see what happened last night happen. And like the internet and social media does, and myself included, probably making this bigger than what it really is. So with that all being said, if you liked the video and you made it to the end, please like and subscribe. If you don't agree, feel free to keep your peace. If you need to share it on the comments, hey, that's what they're there for. I'm not going to discriminate and say you can't share your opinions or your counter arguments to what was said today. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about discussion, everybody coming together with different points of views. And I am not against hearing out and listening to other people's point of views and listening to what they have to say. There's too much of that with people not doing that now. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you on the next one.